What's going on, y'all? Woo, child, y'all come on in here. Come on in here. We're not gonna be long. We're not gonna be long. We're not gonna be long. Good evening, world. Good evening, YouTube. Good evening to everyone. Y'all come on in and hit this like button. Come on in and hit this like button. We got at least one good video to check out. Depending on how I feel when I'm done, we may have two. Y'all. Because I want to do this. And got some things to say at the end of this. How y'all doing? Good evening. Happy Monday. I see I got a million emails. Yo, I've been getting emails like hell. Oh, dear Lord. What's going on? I hope you guys had a good day. It's Monday, blah, blah, blah. Couple of y'all emailed me. Somebody emailed me some court documents. Yeah, featuring something about a dollar bank and a Debbie. Marianne, you crazy drunkard. I hope you didn't just pull up random court documents and pick a name out of that court document. Talking about dollar bank and all. Y'all, sometimes people are hiding a lie inside of a truth. Right? So you got people like Marianne, she's a full-blown narcissist. But she'll pull something up. And then she'll create a whole storyline around that one fundamental piece of truth or fact, right? So let's say this Debbie character in this court document, I'm going to show you all in a second. What's going on, Saint? How you doing? Y'all turn to my minds. Y'all come on in here. Well, I don't want to be too long. Y'all come on up in here. Hit that like button. Come on in here. Let's get some music going. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me show y'all this right quick. Because I want y'all to understand how people like Marianne think. Shout out to the person that sent me these court documents. Because they're like, perhaps she got this from. Shout out to Conscious. I got your email, girl. I haven't been able to watch that video yet. I hope you and your mother are doing well. Shout out to Conscious. Yeah, she's another content creator. Sent me an email. I just want to give her a shout out. Let's see here. Hold on. Saint said I would be happy watching this. Saint, tell Conscious I do catch her videos sometimes with the little cat. She got a little emoticon, little cat with glasses on. It's so cute. Oh, her reactions are hilarious. What's going on? Hold on. Let's see here. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Because this court document was sent to me. Child. I'm trying to find it. And I got an email saying I think this might be where this came from. Girl. Who, child? Y'all, sometimes I get like 20 emails a day. You guys are awesome. Mama haven't had time yet to go through everything. Shout out to the person that sent it. I don't like to drop names unless y'all okay with it. But you know who you are that sent me this court document. And it was in the state of Ohio. Okay. I'm going to share this with you all. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Ooh, child. Marianne, did you get this Debbie person out of this court document? Look, just a random court ruling from 2019. Marianne, I told you I'm the queen of YouTube. Just shout out to the fantastic Luxter that sent this to me. You know who you are. I'll say your name if you want me to. If not, I won't say. Sometimes people want to be anonymous. And I will protect my source. Hold on, let me show you all. Y'all can't see it? Hold on. What's going on now? There we go. Marianne, did you get this character out of this damn court document? Y'all, make this shit up. Marianne, I tried to tell you behind. I know how to get stuff. How did Bartos want me to know? Y'all, look, we up in here, Carson. Y'all, we got some new people up in here. The cat avatar is too cute. It is. It's adorable. Tell her I said hello, honey. Well, wishes over there to her. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna have to watch it. I got her email. I haven't watched the video yet. Child, this whole malware situation is crazy, y'all. Marianne. Y'all hit that like button and hit the 4. Okay? Hit the 4. Marianne. One of the Luxes sent this court document to me because they know I enjoy these. Y'all, let me tell y'all see Dollar Bank here. Now, if you came up with this whole scenario off of this court document, Marianne, I got to take away your brownie points because now you just lack creativity. If you took this court document, you just looked up Dollar Bank and saw somebody in it. And then you said, I'm going to create this whole storyline based on this damn court document that no one is going to ever read. Maybe except somebody may send it to Lady Luck Club because she like reading them things. Boy, if you up in the chat, you know you sent me this court document. Please let me know if I can give you a shout out. Y'all. Come in and hit that like button. Oh my God. Y'all, we're going to get to the video in a second. Because I just want to laugh. And, you know, got a long week this week coming up. Respect out to Gary. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we can solidify a day to do a collab this week. I heard he was sick. I hope you're feeling better, Gary. Y'all, can y'all see this? Josephine, how you doing? Carson, how you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all come on in here, hit the like button. I'm just bringing this up because Marianne said something about a dollar bank. She named a person named Debbie. Marianne, where you get that lady's name from? I want y'all to see this. This is a appellate court document in the Supreme Court of Ohio. You know, the same state Marianne live in. This was filed back on December 16, 2019. State of Ohio versus Wendell Harris, whoever that is. Y'all dealing with an appeal regarding something with Dollar Bank. I haven't even read the full thing. I mean, it's you know, it's an appeal. But the words Dollar Bank and that Debbie name shows up. Marianne, I think you got that whole storyline from this damn appellate court document. And because something like this could be pulled up to show a Dollar Bank exists, maybe even a Debbie person exists. She just took that and ran with it and turned it into something else. Here's what I've said I wanted to see. Now I'm just really curious to see. I want to see the bank security camera footage of Marianne Lorient and some mysterious woman named Debbie going into a bank, making a withdrawal, and coming out that damn bank. Maybe going to the parking lot, them two yelling back and forth in front of Family Dollar Tree Bank. And then they go back in, do something else. You know, because all of that would be on a security camera. Banks have cameras, Marianne Lorient. You tend to forget that there are people out there that are much more intelligent than you are. And it doesn't seem to be that very difficult. So banks have security cameras. So unless I see some footage, and when I say irrefutable evidence, it better be clear that that is Marianne Lorient going inside of a bank with Pink Big Bird, a.k.a. Debbie. Because otherwise, she concocted that whole BS storyline from this court document because it was the quickest thing she could pull up to say, see, y'all, Patrick Bishop, he's a real boy. Police officer, probation officer, either way, he's not a detective. We still have no way to identify the person that left that voicemail talking about this is a civil matter, even though they weren't wrong. But it was her way of trying to get out of this dumb lie. That was her way of trying to put this stupid ass lie to rest by saying, let me get somebody audio recording and tell me that they cannot continue on with the investigation because she just wants to bring that chapter of her lying ass saga to a close, right? So let me have somebody call and leave a voicemail message. And then they're going to say that it's a civil matter and I got to take them to court. Something to which she's already said she will not damn do because something, blah, blah, elders community in a conscious community, blah, blah, blah. They have no spine, blah, 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 the end. And polite. We already know she's not going to take them to court. So why would Patrick Bishop, and I want y'all to think about this, if he's a real person that knows about her, that she's roaming the earth, why would Patrick Bishop call her and leave a voicemail like that when she went to allegedly see him at the police precinct? But why would he call her and leave that voicemail? If she went to see him, he would have told her then, there's nothing to investigate. This is a civil matter. You need to go file a lawsuit against him. Why would she go there talking about she's going to give Patrick Bishop the check? He didn't even have to take that to his boss. Look at it. First of all, he would have told her, I'm not a detective. That's not my department. Whether he's a regular PO or probation officer, he's still not a detective. When did probation officers deal with checks? You can't make this shit up. Marianne didn't really make it up. She got out of a court document that went to the appellate court back in 2019. Marianne, you went back 7 years ago. The check was given to you allegedly last year. But you pretty much referencing some 2019 appellate court document. Just coming up with random names of banks and shit that she's never gone to. Still hasn't shown any real checks or cash being deposited into her bank account. Because it's not real. Marianne, on every level, I will debunk you, especially when you lie like hell this bad on court documents. You already failed to sue him or produce court documents of a lawsuit you claim he filed against you. Because that wasn't real either. She already failed on that front. You think she would not go back and try to pull something out of a court document to make up some bullshit story? You think she wouldn't try to do that? Y'all, this is unbelievable. Y'all hit the like button. Thank you so much. How you doing, Josephine? If you got any free time this weekend, honey, you got to come up here and tell us about your information, knowledge, or whatever you want to share on Umar, the Oompa Loompa. Who thought that we would have been distracted like this with a Marianne Lawrence? It's highly entertaining, but good grief. Marianne, that's not very original of you. You're supposed to be an independent filmmaker. The best she could do is, awakening and something, controversy with Polite with his nasty ass, and her pulling out characters from this court document. Man, she didn't even try. Let me find a Debbie name. Y'all, Debbie is mentioned here. Y'all see this? This is on page 4. Where they're talking about evidence about the appellate opened up this account, listed as the owner. He was both the payer and the payee of a $4,800 check. Does that sound familiar? Went to this dollar bank, cashed this check. The bank demanded full reimbursement in the amount of $47.5826. That amount was never returned to the institution. Then you got this Debbie Smith character right here, y'all. Y'all see that? Debbie Smith, a security investigator for Dollar Bank, testified that the opening deposit of the WFSAS account was $100. Over the next several weeks, deposits and withdrawals were made on this account, leaving a balance of $41.74 on March 31st, 2017. How the hell are we talking about something that allegedly happened in the year of our Lord 2025? when she pulling it up stuff from a 2019 appellate court doc. This is the appeal, y'all. This was not the original court filing itself. This is an appellate court filing here. So is this Debbie Smith? Is that Pink Big Bird? Makes you wonder if Debbie Smith is this mysterious Pink Big Bird, the lady that she was arguing with in the parking lot of Family Dollar Tree Bank. I don't give a damn if Dollar Bank is real or not, Marianne. I'm just telling you flat out, because I have no problem saying flat out what I need to say. I don't care that Patrick Bishop might be a real person or that Dollar Bank might be a real bank. I care about you lying to us about the Oompa Loompa giving you $68,600, lying about him suing you with no court documents, lying about you trying to pursue a class action against him with no court documents. I care about all the circumstances around this so-called Dollar Bank and Patrick Bishop. We don't care that he exists. We care that you probably never even talked to this person. He has no idea who the hell you are. And you concocted this whole story, ironically, about a $68,600 check with Dollar Bank. And something Debbie something. And it's the only time I see a Debbie Smith mentioned. So it's still related to something fraudulent. Y'all, this appellate did something fraudulent. You just gotta make this out. Marianne, why would you want to build a storyline on something that's based on check fraud? I told y'all she going to jail. Oh my God. Yeah. This is still based on check fraud. It was fraudulent. It doesn't matter. Somebody took a check to Dollar Bank and it was fraudulently done. The bank want their money back. The end. And he built the whole story around this because she chose to lie about Umar giving her $68,000 damn dollars, and he hasn't said a word. Why would he? At this point, why would the Oompa Loompa come out and confirm or deny this bullshit? He's just sitting back and enjoying the entertainment of it all. I personally believe he's got a lot to do with it. He sent her out here to do this dumb shit. Make it seem like, well, y'all, many people tried to take me down and they will not be successful. Let's just send somebody out here from this, the elders council of the conscious community, because Marianne is an elder, and make it seem as if something's happening when it's not, so that people can at least see, well, they tried and they failed, so everybody else gonna fail too, because reasons. It's the lack of creativity for me. So shout out to the fantastic Luxter that emailed this to me. Like I said, I wanna, give you a proper shout out, but you gotta let me know if you're cool with that. I won't put your name out there if you don't want, because the Umar Tardians, honey, they will strike. Can't make this up. Y'all, this is the only time I see a Debbie Smith and a Dollar Bank in the same document. In this court case, appellate hearing, this appellate court filing from 2019. It was filed with the court December 16, 2019. Because, it's an old ass case. This is the best she could do. Man, why was any of this worth it? Why is it worth it? Is this person in prison? They probably in prison. Who cares? It's moving on. Y'all. Well, that's the saga of that. Oh man, y'all, you can't do this stuff. Is crazy. It's so crazy. What's going on, Melinda? How you doing, Wolves? Tammy Pierce say y'all like, share, and subscribe. You better do it. I hope I've earned you all a subscription for the day. Oh, shout out to the Luxes. You guys are rocking it. Y'all send me great information. I've been behind for a while with my emails, but I do read through them and try to get as many in as I can a day now, because work is working. I got to go to the office tomorrow, y'all. It's going to be agonizing. So Hit the subscribe button. Share the content. Let's get the views up on this. And then preferably I can get to a point where I do this full time. I enjoy it. I want to go into independent journalism full time, all the way there. So yeah, we gotta get a video up on Tiffany Henyard. She talking about running for Fulton County Commissioner. You can't make this stuff up. She could run, but we already know the crap she's done. Jabo. We're not in the mood, Tiffany Henyard. Yeah, I used to call her super stupid. I might start back doing that. Whatever. Debbie was investigating her. No, I think Debbie was someone that just came in and testified. Debbie Smith gave testimony, to some fraudulent stuff that was going on. Let me read the conclusion. Money deposited into a bank becomes the property of the bank. Defendant appellate exerted control of the bank's property beyond the scope of consent when he withdrew and failed to return $4,800 despite having an account balance of $4,174. Harris does not present this honorable court with a substantial constitutional question or a matter of great and general public interest. Rather, he is asking this court to rewrite Ohio law so he can avoid criminal liability. In refusing to cover his deficient account and unlawfully retaining Dollar Bank's funds, this court should decline Harris's invitation to rewrite the law in such a manner. As such, the state would respectfully ask this court to again deny jurisdiction over the instant case. Yeah, because check fraud. This person put a check in and it bounced and they took out the money. The same thing Mary Ann Lorian said she allegedly did with Chase Manhattan, another bank that's closed. Mary Ann, so if you took $68,000 out of Chase Manhattan and closed the account because you and Umar have a difficult time understanding the definition of a frozen account versus a closed account. You can't just withdraw $45,000 out of an account that you're closing. You got to take the whole balance because you're closing the account. So if you did that and then you put it in another bank, you understand that could be fraudulent if that check was not real. That's a crime. So all this felonious activity, I told you all that. Hit the phone. Didn't I tell y'all that? I said what she sounded like she describing is check fraud. Check fraud, bank fraud, wire fraud. Something was sent to her in the mail that looked like a check and it was an advertisement. She still never went back and corrected. She knew she went on Lennon show. She should have went back. She should have looked at it herself and went back and said, "Oh no, this is some BS. Please take down that video. That's not the real check." She never went caught her damn self. She's a grown woman. Taboo. And now all of a sudden, it's so convenient that a Dollar Bank and a Debbie Smith comes out of this court document here where it involves check fraud. Oh, y'all. Hit the like button. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all, we gonna get started on this. The Jaguar Wright effect, because something with Lenon, something Mary Ann didn't like it, whatever. And we're gonna go over it. I want to laugh. And I want to be clear on this. Then I'm gonna get some more comments in before I say this. I hope y'all do it. I know Black Wall Street said, "Oh Lord Jesus." I know it's a common name, but still, exactly. It's the only thing where, shout out to the Luxor that emailed it to me, where you get Dollar Bank, a similar storyline about check fraud and bank fraud, and a Debbie, anybody, in one document. And it just so happened to be an appellate court document involving criminality. Oh, Mary Ann Lauren, you're going to jail, girl. You can't make this up. I think she was banned from them banks. Yeah. You'll get banned in a hot minute. They received text messages are crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I got weird that I may be blocked from Lene channel. Did she block me? Oh man, let me tell y'all something before we get into this. because this video is, I heard a little bit of it on Uncle Mo's channel. This video is supposed to be something along the lines of Jaguar Wright having an issue with whatever Lenon talks about on his platform. Let me tell y'all something. Social media is not for you if you think you get to control free speech, expression, and freedom of the press. If you got a channel and YouTube is cool with what you posting up, you're not violating any community guidelines or laws itself. Just because you don't like it, don't mean anybody's supposed to care. Now, Jaguar get to talk about what she want to talk about, but it's not going to stop Lenon from talking about the Oompa Loompa if he want to, because Jaguar Wright has the option to just not watch his damn videos. But you know, she wants to put her opinion out there. Whatever. We're here to laugh. But when you're sitting here telling either your supporters or even other content creators that because you got a problem with someone, they should not deal with them at all. This isn't high school. I don't play that shit. So I have never told the Luxers, any of you all, some of us share audiences. There are people here who support various content creators that I may not know or may not even deal with. I got people who watch my videos that support Umar. It is what it is. They don't like me calling them Umar Tardians. Whatever. I mean, they still have the option to just not watch it. Even Umar watches. Umar, you can kiss my ass. But I'm not going to tell people to stop supporting him or stop watching another content creator because I have a problem with it. That's high school shit. I take a person as I find them. I get to know that person for myself. The way I might be here, it might be a little different if I go over there to my brother Jay Witt channel. I can't cuss over them. You know, he don't play that. But I have to respect him and his platform. And some people don't like all that, and some people do. Some people cool with it. But I'm not going to ever sit here and tell someone, don't watch this content creator, don't support them, or get upset if they show up in my chat, in my live stream, my comment section, because I have a problem with it. That's some stupid ass. You got a problem with that person, you go work that out with that person. But don't ever force anybody to pick a choice or pick a side, make a decision. This is social media. We're here to hang out, to talk, have conversation, and all those things. Does that make sense? Amen? I'm not here to tell somebody what to do. That's infringing upon free will. So if I don't care for somebody, I'm never going to tell anybody don't go and support them because I don't care for them. You might not even know. And I think it's rather high schoolish. It's childish. Not even high schoolish. It's childish to expect someone to not go and support another content creator, or if that content creator comes in my chat, in my live stream, or if I go into theirs, then another content creator is pissed off and mad, and now all of a sudden it's some level of betrayal. When you don't pay my rent, I don't care if you feel like I betrayed you. That's some childish stuff. It's like straight out of the Simpleton Mindset book. Let me get mad at somebody. I don't like this person, so you can't like them either. I'm sorry, who paying my bills? Besides God and I, and money I earn from my job. So if I get blocked from anybody simply because content creators are showing up in my live stream and I don't have any problems with them, then I just got blocked today. Whatever the hell. And I'm making it very simple and clear and plain. Now, I don't expect anybody to go attack anybody. Please don't do that. But no one runs this platform over here. And I have 2 channels. So them little childish games don't work over here. That stuff don't fly over here. I don't play that shit. I hope we all clear on that. Yeah, I just want to be clear on that. Who child? What's going on? Black Titanic, how you doing? I want to be clear on that because I don't have content creators. I don't have no problems with that. A couple of them do it, and that has nothing to do with me. But no one is gonna force me to pick a side. I can't stand this stuff. It's simple to me. Can't stand it. We don't do that. This is why it's hard to build a rapport with content creators in this community because you got little trivia like that going on, and it's not. I don't have time for that. I have a regular job, got kids, I got bills. I don't have time for that. So if I got blocked because you think I'm betraying you or double agent or whatever the hell, then I just got blocked. I don't know. Chabu. I know at the end of the day, when it comes down to paying my rent, no mere mortal is helping me with that like that. Not on that level to where I need to sit here and just say, I ain't gonna talk to that person because they don't like what? Chabu. So we all clear. I'm not beefing with anybody that I know of. And I don't want nobody to pull me in their beef. And whoever comes up in here, shout out to you. Shout out to all the great content creators. You understand? Everybody is not for everybody. I know people aren't going to listen to me and like my content, but I don't expect anybody to sit here and have me feel, bad or anything because content creators coming here and that person, you got other content creators that don't like them. Child boo. If that's what you think social media is, you are, woo. You already starting off on the wrong foot. That's not how it works. I'm just saying. And I'm still gonna sleep peacefully tonight. Hit the phone. Y'all ready? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Like I said, I don't want to be too long, but I had to get that out because I want to be very clear on that. That's giving, some childish nonsense, too much power on my platform to think I'm supposed to excommunicate people because you don't like them. Child, please. We gotta grow up. Oh man. Why'd you up in here letting all the saving roaches? Oh yeah, that was on Uncle Mo video. Who might watch the internet? It was funny. Miss Coco, what's going on? How you doing? Still shaking my head about the 10 grand go fund me about his son having the oh Lord have mercy. Did he? What am I gonna find in that video? I haven't seen it. Y'all, this crazy. Black Titanic check with 9 lives just like a cat. I know, right? What's going on, Nidra? Oh Lord, Jaguar Wright is a walking lawsuit. Be careful if she happens to pop up in your chat. Jag has a habit of sucking the life out of people and leaving them exhausted. Is she one of the ones that'll sit here and have your videos blocked? God. Yeah, they got like free speech is only one-sided. She can't make stuff up. Is she a horrible? I don't keep up with her stuff. It's I'm wondering why is it Jag like how she ended up on Marianne channel. I can't say who Marianne watches or not. Oh, Marianne, you old drunker. What's going on? New sub here. Shout out to you. Is it Timo? Shout out to you. How you doing? She need to be banned from all the bars in her area. Oh, what did I miss? I just got in a few minutes before you, but I did tune in the comments on AAS today and also watched interview on Tasha K. Lord, what the hell? What's going on? Was that interview today? How you doing, Melinda? Yeah, he said, oh my God. LLC showed a court doc that had Debbie name malused. Yeah, I was showing a court document that had a Debbie name mentioned and Dollar Bank in it from an appellate court filing from 2019. I just think Marianne got that from a court document. She just Googled some stuff and put it together. What's going on, Big Sis? Hey, Togo. How you doing? Much love to you. Hi, Club. Love you. Jaguar left a long paragraph in my comment section before she dropped this. Did she now? Oh, God, that's crazy. That's something else. Thank you very much. I feel the same. Freedom of expression as long as we respect each other. Yeah, exactly. I don't do Lennon Du Bois. Let's go. Yeah, I don't do that old silly stuff over here. LSC, when you get a chance, you should check out Mr. Judge's channel. Email it to me. Lena's appearance of Tasha K was back in early August. Oh, okay. Yes, the nerd. Yeah, I don't do that. So shout out to all of them. Shout out to Mon Chaos Brew, to Rim Rum. Shout out to everybody. I don't sit here and let somebody dictate who I communicate and reach out to on YouTube. I've been doing this way too long for that silly shit. Y'all ready to get started on this? Let's check this out. It's only 17 minutes long. It's gonna be funny. Okay, let's go.
Lenon Honor and Umar Johnson and Marianne Lorraine.
Let me pause. I don't know her personally. I know of her, Jaguar Wright. The reason that I chose to do a reaction over her video is because
Yo, Marianne sound drunk as hell. Marianne, I keep trying to tell your simpleton ass to stop drinking before you go live. Why does she sound drunk? Is it the slur speech? Maybe it's me. I'm just used to listening to things in a faster speed. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. She sounds slurred.
Lenon Honor and Umar Johnson.
She sounds drunk
and
as hell.
Marianne Lorraine.
Let me pause. I don't know her personally. I know of her, Jaguar Wright. The reason that I chose to do a reaction over her video is because I appreciate her view, her neutral and non-biased view on this situation. Let's go.
Hey, Mumu. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the support. So seriously, this right here. How do we get into this conversation? Because this conversation, in my opinion, is getting way too much traction.
What?
And I absolutely agree with her. You have content creators that are taking my video that has nothing to do with the situation and just to make a video over my content and continue with this story over and over and over. And I've explained.
And she has done videos her damn self over and over and over again. Marianne, if you don't grow the hell up, you keep posting up videos as well. And what you do not do is dictate free speech, expression, and free press on YouTube. You just don't. You didn't think that you would catch this much attention saying that Umar the Oompa Loompa with his broke ass gave you $68,600. You knew that you would catch this type of attention. You were the ones that said, oh, I can't eat either. I can't make content. Y'all making a coin. Didn't you say that? You put this stuff out here. No one told you to come up with this dumbass lie. No one told you to do that. You concocted this nonsense and you refused to tell the truth. You just thought you were going to get away with it like no one was going to catch this, disclaimer at the bottom of a fake ass check. What you should be worried about is you actually did try to cash this fake ass check. A bank coming to your damn doorstep by way of a fraud investigation. That's what you need to be worried about. Them not calling you talking about you owe us $68,600 plus interest. She the main one talking about this, and she wants to sit here and dictate anybody else's content. Girl, if you don't kick rock.
Mr. Honor knew there was a live check. There's no need to rehash old story. But some content creators choose not to understand, distort the story out of flattery for Mr. Honor. But let's continue.
You go ahead and just give it a few minutes. I'll chime in. You say what you want to say, but I think I'm going to end it, and I'm going to let y'all kind of understand really well from my perspective on what I think of this and how it's going. So we have here.
Yeah, who's the male voice that's speaking? She recorded this from a whole nother video. So let me get this straight. She's reacting to another content creator who was reacting to Jaguar Wright's video. Is that what I'm understanding? This yours, Coco? She had like someone else talking points that went for her. Exactly. Joe Trey's trying to have the old Lenon Honor videos. Okay, I'll check it out. Marianne is gonna be infamous after the stuff she keeps pulling. Exactly. He's gonna drop. Y'all. So okay, so she records. So okay, I just want to make sure I had this right. Thank you, Miss Coco. So Marianne decides to react to another content creator's video who was reacting to Jaguar Wright's video and giving commentary. So she didn't even go to Jaguar's channel to get this. She got it from another whole different individual. Y'all, make this make sense. And she want to whine and complain about content creators covering this still that she created. Lenon knew he had a live check, but yet you have not produced this live check. You produced something that would have your dumbass locked up, Marianne, if you tried to take that crap to a bank. Yeah, keep acting stupid like you don't understand concepts.
Umar Johnston, and we have a documentarian, Lenon Honor, who Lenon Honor has been going at it with Umar for years. He goes live multiple times a week talking about this. Supposedly there was a check, and you see it at the very top. It was a check that was allegedly written out to a person who Dr. Umar wanted to have produce a documentary on him. Is that how the married person was involved?
I'll get into the details because even that story is a little wishy-washy as well.
Yeah.
So she's doing an interview.
So you were saying?
And let me pause before she continue. I believe the hatred Mr. Honor had towards Umar and my anger towards Umar, us connecting, was an extremely bad combination. And I think the lines were blurred. I took full responsibility. What I didn't appreciate is Mr. Honor not stepping to the plate and taking his part of the responsibility when he knew there was a live check. Let's continue.
Well, I mean, that's all that I know about the story to this degree.
Are we going to pretend like he has not already apologized for failing to vet the damn advertisement? Isn't that him taking responsibility? What the hell does she think he should be doing to take responsibility when he's already apologized? Y'all, he got a podium and everything, just like a deacon. He pulled out the deacon stunt on us, pulling out that podium and standing up at that podium, showing us photos and stuff. You know, couldn't make this up. It was highly entertaining. But he did apologize and say he failed to vet it. How many more times does he need to say the same damn thing again? Marianne, when are you going to produce this live check? Because, you know, it will be on file with your bank. Why can't you produce the live check? Forget the advertisement because it's fake and you would not be able to cash that. And if you try to do that, you should be in jail. So produce the live check. You know, I mean, if this had to be reported to a fraud department at a bank, how would you prove that there was a live check? However you would do that with the fraud department, Marianne, that's the same way you can prove there was a live check to all these people you've lied to here on YouTube, including me and my platform. Because either way, I mean, you could be put into a position where you have no choice but to prove it. You keep saying someone should take accountability when he did. You're the one that's not apologizing and not proving a damn thing. Hell, we all failed to vet. I don't know. We're going to be thrown in prison because this heifer decided to lie and didn't pay attention to a disclaimer and some advertisement junk mail from Legacy Homebuyers. Oh, no. I'm just trying to figure out how many more apologies is needed. I apologize for not vetting or watching the live stream twice or 5 times to figure out this was fake. Good grief.
Yeah.
So let me just put things into context, and since we're having this conversation.
You want to flog him.
if I'm correct, it was last summer that the hunt for Umar Johnson
the virus
took like full flight. Am I correct?
Right.
He was one of.
And let me pause. Last summer, that is when I came on the stage of YouTube, where Mr. Honor introduced me to YouTube. And yes, when I came, every content creator, Umar Johnson, was pretty much the hot topic for everyone making Umar Johnson video. Let's continue.
The distractions that they were using to get people to talk about.
Marianne is trying to tell us that she made Umar great again. You know, Mooga. Marianne came out and did her job. She pulled a Muga on us. Muga. Make Umar great again. That's what she did. I don't even want to hashtag that because he might get, yeah, he's already a narcissist. He might catch wind as if that's a good thing. Umar is not. You're an idiot. But Marianne out here doing her job. I guess her and Umar concocted this whole BS up. Make him great again while she goes in and just flat out attacks Lenon relentlessly now. Because, you know, he's apologized 3 or 4 times and that's not good enough. So, because she feels like a moron, now she's got to push that off on him once again because he failed to read to her and she's a grown woman. She's supposed to know how to read. She won't show the live check, but she's sure going to make Lenon pay for it. Oh, good grief. Mooga.
Things other than the Diddy trial or the Diddy sentencing. Because I believe that was like right around the time it was in between, you know, the verdict and him being sentenced to that they started really going heavy after Umar. Like, and I asked, because I kind of jumped into the conversation as well, and I said, you know, hey, I'm not trying to stick up for him. Never been a fan. I could really care less whether or not he's guilty or not. I'm just trying to figure out why he's become such hot content. Why are there like dozens of accounts going after him, talking about him? Why now? And it was really interesting because people were trying to really line things up. But the thing is this guy Lenon.
Because Umar's planned for it to be that way. Once again, Marianne is doing all of this to get Umar's attention. You know, like all these other thirsties that are out here doing the same thing. We ain't heard from some little 25-year-old kid. This little girl supposed to be taking care of his, you know, bed-bound mother. And she's out here doing a media tour. Don't you think Umar have a hand in this? Because it gives him attention. You know, he's trying to make Umar great again. Mooga. So Marianne is out here doing all this crap. And look who she ends up targeting as a result of it. Lenon, Umar's biggest adversary. Go figure. Umar knows what's happening. That's why he's not out here denying or confirming anything about $68,000 damn dollars. But he will cry about a waiver from a local government entity for a bando that he has failed to convert to a school. Can't make this up.
Honor has been pretty much like leading the charge for years now. Like he's been talking.
And let me pause her. Lenon Honor is the king within the Umar Johnson sector, meaning everything he vomits, it's the gospel truth for every content creator. But let's continue.
About Umar, if I'm correct, for anywhere from 6 to 8 years, like approaching, like when it gets to the point where your only content is one person for almost a decade, you have to ask, you know, what's the sanity behind all of this? Because it sounds kind of insane to me.
And let me pause. I absolutely agree with her 110%.
It's funny how Marianne, you know, is so hypocritical. She can't see it. You know, another narcissistic tactic. You know, she goes after Umar hard on her channel because she knows we're not watching the rest of the bullshit. I could care less about your other films, Marianne. I could care less, especially when you throwing polite in them. And then your only excuse is Well, he's a part of the conscious community, and it was before he was convicted. And yet you still proud of that film being up on your platform. So it's the fake activism for me. You walk up on a congresswoman who, unfortunately, I don't advocate for any abuse of any sort or anyone having their life taken from them at the hands of an abuser. But what about the victim that Polite created? She was underage. She was 14, 15 years old. And he claiming her to be his stepdaughter. Because polygamy. None of the women he was married to. And yet 6 stains of his bodily fluids was found on 2 different pieces of clothing items she was wearing. Found in the hotel. And you still proud of a stupid ass film on your platform where Polite is in it. You proud of that. The rest of your crap is dealing with Umar the Oompa Loompa. And who's stopping you from making videos about him again? Because, before you got caught lying like hell, no one was stopping you from putting up a video. We all reacted to it. We all watched it, enjoyed it, laughed at it, laughed with you. We all did that. So when things were good, you were getting views and getting all this money. You cool with that. Now that you are the butt of the joke because you lied and you still have yet to present this live check that doesn't exist here on Earth, now all of a sudden people need to stop talking about it. You don't get to dictate that.
He has more than 80 videos on Umar Johnson, and then he goes live 4 to 5 days per week for 4 hours talking about one individual. That is a bit on the obsessive side, but this is YouTube.
God.
Everyone's entitled to create their content the way they see fit. But let's continue.
And I guess I feel that way because I know what it feels like to have a single person or a group of people just talking about you incessantly over and over and over and over again. Thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail. Like when it gets to the point where you go through someone's library and you can pull up more than 50 videos with the same name being targeted in the title, there's something going on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
does anyone know the guy? Does anyone know the guy that she's talking to? It sounds like it was her being interviewed by him. Anyone know who the guy is? Coco, is that you interviewing Jaguar, right? Who's the guy in the video that she's talking to? Yeah, Miss Coco said, "Oh my God, Random Muse showed the whole Caleb movie on his live. I think everyone was brain dead by the time it was over." I was infuriated by the time Awakening was over. And Umar's supposed to be her biggest celebrity on her platform. You can't make this up. Like, the people she's out here, parading around, being in her films are Polite and Umar. Go figure. 2 morons that are from this community that believe in polygamy and underage girls and all this crap, where they both really should be in jail for. Umar's here idolizing, this cult leader up there in New York. His name just escaped my mind. But he calling him great. You can't make this stuff up. But no. If Lenon, someone she doesn't have to deal with or watch, does videos on Umar, oh no, hell is going to freeze over. Oh no.
Umar Johnson sector, just like there was a Jaguar Wright sector, just like there was an Angie Stone sector, even though nobody knows what really happened to that or what that was all about. Just like there was, there's a Krishan Rock and Blueface sector, like, all of this very odd surveillance, in my opinion. So this is where I come into understanding what's going on here. So Lenon Honor, he was finding all kinds of people. He was digging through financial records, contacting, former lovers, former supporters, going out of his way to, highlight these people and give them a platform. And then came that woman.
And let's pause. What she's saying is absolutely 100% correct. Mr. Honor is the one who came and retrieved me and brought me on his platform. I never sought it out, Mr. Honor. I made a comment regarding of a movie that I made. I had difficulty like everyone else who was commenting in chat, and he went out of his way to reach out to make contact. Let's continue.
Yeah, because who else is making a film with Umar in it? Is she this daft? Have y'all ever seen any other films with Umar in it? Go up a filmmaker who put Umar in her film. By the way, that was her choice. Because she could have just got a real actor. But have you all seen any other film with Umar in it and the filmmaker goes into Lenon on his live stream? Because wouldn't that stand out? Yeah, you can't make this up. You would stand out. If I went to Lenon on his live stream and said, hey, I made a movie on Umar and he's in it. And he did all of these crazy things. That was some blah, 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 room 130. This female was thrown out. Devontae curled the sponge's hair. You wouldn't believe it. Wouldn't that stand out in this live stream chat? I don't care who it is. I don't care how many people he has in this live stream. You would stand out. So why would you go out your way to leave a comment in his live stream knowing that you made a film? Umar was in it. And he talks about Umar. Why even go in his live stream chat? Why say anything? You know, you were kind of sitting around for 2 years and couldn't get nobody to watch your dumbass movie. It was released originally in 2023. And then she re-releases it last year after she connected with Lenon Honor. I didn't even know that there was a movie out there in the world with him in it. I care less, really. He's horrible. But she goes out of her way to get into Lenon's chat. No one else's. Lenon Honor's live stream. Why is that again? Because, I mean, there are a whole lot of people talking about Umar, right? Marianne could have just went to any other content creator. Why Lenon? Funny how she picked him to go into his live stream and leave this comment about a film, but no one else's. She didn't go to KKC first or anyone else that had been reporting on Umar just as long. Nope. She went to Lenon's. So that's not a coincidence. And somehow, you know, I might be using big words for Marianne because I don't think she understands a coincidence. Yeah, but you can't tell me that her and Umar didn't plan on targeting Lenon just for her to go hard in on the way she goes on him now about something that she could just show us to prove that Umar gave her some money. And she would rather just keep talking about how it's all Lenon's fault, you know, because reasons. But yet she went out her way to get into his live stream. Boy, when I tell y'all this is crazy as hell. She's so delusional, Marianne. Just stay in literature world where you belong.
Who, you know, had been intimate with Umar. She had spent some time with the mother. And, you know, she flew from the Midwest to Philadelphia. She had all of this inside information. And I questioned that whole, just the legitimacy of all of that, because I know what it's like, because I've had it done to me. There are people here on YouTube.
And I'm going to pause her. The woman that she was referring to
Wolfgang
was
Amadeus.
We all know Lene. I'm just trying to give.
Thank you, Kogo. Wolfgang Amadeus. Am I saying that right? Amadeus? I don't want to butcher his name. Wolf said because lots of creators and followers know Lenon for many years before anyone ever heard of Marianne. Exactly. She went and targeted Lenon though. She could have went into anybody live stream that was talking about Umar. Why didn't she go to, you know, KKC first? I mean, you got content creators. What you call it was dropping the other day. What's the lady AAS? She named a few people that had been talking about Umar going back to 2018 and before then. She didn't go to any of those people. She could have went to anybody else. Why she didn't go to Poetic Flacco? He's got over 100,000 subs. He was real close and tight with Umar. Why she didn't go after Poetic Flacco? She could have went into his comment section and said, "Hey, I did a movie with Umar in it. Hopefully you can help me with some advertisement." Once upon a time, Poetic Flacco was kissing the ass of Umar and his left nut. So why didn't she go after him? He had a much bigger audience. It's once again, her delusion is absolutely insane. It is stupidity on steroids. She could have went after any other large content creator that talked about Umar. And she didn't. She went to Lenon's channel and left a comment in his live stream, but didn't leave a comment on Poetic Flacco or Anton Daniels. So, pick someone higher. Hell, 50 Cent. Shoot for the stars. No, she went after Lenon. Get out of here. She want people to believe, oh, he just so happened to reach out to me. Girl. Yeah, York is the person. This nasty bastard York. Malachi York. Yeah, he's in prison for over 100 years. And this was somebody that Polite looked up to. And Polite is somebody that, Mary Ann does not mind putting in her films. And in her way of trying to justify still having him in a film on her channel is because he's in the conscious community. Because blah, blah, blah. Like that meant anything in a court of law where he was convicted of putting his hands and essaying a minor child. A girl that could be your daughter's age. It's the crazy, it's the hypocrisy for me. Shout out to you, Uncle Mo. Thank you for that. Coco said Jaguar not clout chasing off of Lenon while doing a detractor video about Lenon. You can't make this LLC. Timo said, LLC, you want to something, give it some time. Listen. Y'all, she knew what she was doing. Her and Umar knew what they were doing. It's the campaign to make Umar great again. Mooga mooga. And Marianne, you on that train.
Perspective. Let's continue.
On after people that, claim to have, real estate in my life, real association in my life. And then the next thing you know, they're sitting with people, they're doing interviews, they're, making up a bunch of crap, saying a bunch of unreal things about me. I've been through it. So I understand. But Lenon honored that he was behind this whole thing. And it was really wild because his name started getting a lot more juice after that woman that he brought forward, because the two of them were going to take down Umar, and she went to Trasha K and sat with Trasha K, and she...
Let's pause. I apologize that she says that. It's not polite for name calling, but within the Umar sector, I have noticed how numerous content creators do name calling, which is disrespectful.
You call Umar the B word. I know damn well she called Umar the B word. Marianne, you puffer fish. Yo, it's the hypocrisy for me. You call Umar the B word. Can you believe this? First it was, let's excuse the other lady for the profanity. Now it's, I don't like the name calling. Girl, you in the wrong place. Heifer back, kick rocks. Marianne, if you don't go play in traffic, you better. Go make friends with some great sharks. Get on somewhere. You should call it Umar the B word. And went the hell off, yelling and screaming and cussing at Lenon. All of a sudden, I am just so much better than all of you humans. Y'all are just my peasants. You can't make this shit up. The name calling is just too much. You do not belong on social media. Goodbye.
Respectful and very childless. But let's continue.
Did that interview, and the next thing you know, Lenon Honor's name started getting really, really, really hot. And then the next thing you know, he's got thousands of people sitting in his chat and everyone's cheering him on because he's going to take down big bad Umar and he's got all of this access. They were able to get into his bank account. And then the next thing you know, his bank account is being shut down. And then
his
all
bank
anyone's
account.
making
Wait a minute.
videos about.
Wait a minute.
They were able to get into
They who were able to get into his bank account. They who were they? Who are they? I hope Jaguar Wright understands that when you're, alleging someone committed something like this, that's a crime. You basically said somebody got into his bank account. That would be a hacking situation. That's a crime. So your accusation is getting felonious. What are you talking about? Who are they? Did I miss something? Because you have to prove that he got into Umar's bank account. Umar ain't got no damn money. What is that to take? Funny how Umar never proved that anybody got into his bank account. You would need evidence on that one. Me calling Marianne a pufferfish is one thing. Me claiming that she got into Umar's bank account, that's alleged she committed a crime. You know how she sat here keep saying that she took a fake check or a live check or whatever check to a bank with no evidence. She the one putting that out there. No one's forcing her to say that.
Really hot. And then the next thing you know, he's got thousands of people sitting in his chat and everyone's cheering him on because he's going to take down big bad Umar and he's got all of this access. They were able to get into his bank account. And then the next thing you know, his bank account is being shut.
How? Who are they and how did they do that? Who are they? She's saying they were able to get into his bank account. Who are they? Hey, RTs, y'all shout out to my moms. What did I just stumble onto? Child, who knows? Jaguar Wright saying they able to get into somebody's bank account. Who are they? And how exactly were they able to do that? Because, see, what you can't do is just get into somebody's bank account and then expect no agent anywhere on earth to be able to kind of trace those steps, especially when you're not that tech savvy and you're bound to slip up at some point. We leave digital footprints all over the internet. So there will be some evidence you can pull to prove that somebody hacked into somebody's account, because that's what you're trying to claim. I'm just wondering who's they. If she's talking about UFOs from literature world, that's one thing. If she's talking about Lenon or Marianne or anyone else for that matter, you need to have some evidence on that. Who hacked into his bank account? Umar the one that came out and said his accounts were frozen. He never once said there's evidence that my accounts were hacked, because he would have shown that. Hit the phone. He would have shown that. Any opportunity he has to try to take Lenon down, Umar would have taken it. He would have said, look, y'all, I got concrete evidence and proof that Lenon and whomever else hacked into my bank account. He would have posted that up. He would not have wasted time with it. He would have flat out accused him. No, what did he say? He said he asked the bank, was it due to any fraudulent activity on his part? Make that make sense? When the hell do you ask a bank that question? Because that just kind of screams guilt if you did do something fraudulent. Now you're making yourself a target because you don't know how to ask a question. Yeah, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Watch out. Okay, Jaguar.
And then all anyone's making videos about is this, that, and the third. And, oh, he's this, he's that. And then the next thing you know, Flacco and just everyone piling on. And so he's got all of this momentum, and now he has all of this all this juice here on YouTube. And now he's got another victim, another woman who was manager by Umar, and her name is Marianne Laurent, and they bring her.
So she's referring to me, Marianne Laurent, the second
Oh
victim.
gosh, like we don't know her
I
name.
want you guys to understand, by the time Lene and I came on the scene during the summer, where everyone was making Umar Johnson video, when Leonard Honor introduced us, he was at 50,000. We have grown his channel to 30,000, even though he introduced us, and he has made quite a bit of money from my video.
Marianne, you're supposed to be a filmmaker. I don't understand why you're still struggling with the English language. Let's look at the grammar syntax on here, because words matter and it does change the meaning of a statement. Yeah, okay. So let's go back. I'm going to try to catch
during
this.
the summer, where everyone was making Umar Johnson video, when Leonard Honor introduced us, he was at 50,000. We have grown his channel to 30,000.
How do you grow to 30 if you're at 50? 50 is greater than 30. You mean an increase by 30? Let's just assume that we're just going to take her words literal. Let's just assume she meant say grown it to 30. I mean, really? The math is off. You know, this math is something else. Can y'all confirm that 50 is greater than 30? Did he really need her? I'm just being Frankie. Let's be honest. Did he really need Marianne to help his channel grow? Because if that be the case, Marianne, let me help you out. Because this is common sense. If you claim that you helped Lennon's channel grow by 30,000 people, you know, because he had 50 and somehow he grew to 30 and 50 is greater than 30, but whatever. Why is it that you don't have 30,000 subs on your channel? Let's see how many you have. You know, because she claims to be the moneymaker. Marianne has 4,104. It's like 4.14 subs. You think this number would say 30, right? You think it would say 30. 30,000, 30K. Because she's got the magic touch and she has the ability to grow Lenon Honor's channel to 30,000, even though it was at 50. But somehow she can't manage to grow her own damn channel to 30,000 as well. You know, because math is hard. While she's out here trying to make Umar great again. Mooga mooga.
Even though he introduced us, and he has made quite a bit of money from my video and from Lene's tag video. Let's continue.
Forward, and the next thing you know, she's got a channel on YouTube, and she's got subscribers, and she's got all of this information, and Umar did this and Umar did that to me, and he came to me and he used me and he did this and he did that.
Let's pause.
And
now she is correct. I did have a channel. You all are looking at my channel now. My channel was pre-exist before Lenon Honor. My channel grew after he introduced me, and you all could be testify to this. I have numerous times thank him publicly for his support. But
numerous time. Oh my God. Marianne, you know what would be best? And I understand it's still going to be piss poor if you were to write out a script before you go live. It might be as bad as your films, but at least you can run it through spell check, or, you know, get someone to proofread it for grammar syntax. Make sure it makes sense. Make sure the math makes sense, you know, because 50 is greater than 30. You might want to prescript your statements before you hit the live button. So you numerous times thank him publicly for his support. Okay. Yeah, this literature world is something else. I keep telling you all, they high over there in literature world. They are high as hell, where they do no reading at all. They read nothing. You can't make this stuff up. Boy, this is priceless.
But it was a two-way street. Just like he introduced me, Mr. Honor gained just as much, if not more. But let's continue.
Then,
But why didn't you have 30,000? Marianne, why didn't you grow to 30K? From 50. Why didn't you grow? Why are you stuck at 4,000 if you grew his to 30 from 50? Why didn't you grow to 30? You can't make this up. So if you grow to 30,000 sales, Marianne, then you're gonna say, well, I grew from 30,000 to 4,000. Is that how that's gonna go? Maybe numbers are backwards in her world.
they got the big takedown. There's a check.
Oh God!
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They got a check.
You can't make this shit up.
And she's gonna bring the check to Lenon Honor so he can show how fraudulent and what he was doing with all of the donation money, and the check was a fake.
Wow.
Boo, boo, boo.
So I'm gonna pause her for a second.
Boo, boo, boo.
I'm gonna pause her. There is truth to what she's saying, but Mr. Honor knew there is a live check, and I made it clear publicly I didn't appreciate how he handled the situation.
We don't care if you appreciate it or not. What you're failing to do is prove that he knew it beforehand and that there is a live check. Because the other one died, I guess, and it must be buried somewhere. Is it buried next to this Debbie and this dollar bank storyline that you picked up? Where's the other check buried? Because one died and the other one is alive.
And so how he took no accountability. But I believe the hatred Mr. Honor had for Mr. Umar Johnson and the anger I had for Mr. Umar Johnson, us coming together, the lines now will blur. Mr. But Mr. Honor knew there was a live check. I've told this story numerous times. There's no need to rehash it. What I want to say, I appreciate this woman looking from the outside. Let's continue.
Oh, God.
All of that momentum. He's been building all of this momentum on this big takedown. All for the evidence to be fake. And so, I've just been going around the algorithm and I've been looking and watching. And it was just really interesting because once all of that got exposed and people looked at him, he says, I'm sorry. I trusted her. I believed what she had to tell me. And that's why I didn't know. But she's a liar and she will be given no more grace from me. And I apologize and whoopie-whoopie-woo. And now
let's pause her for a second. What she's saying is absolutely true. He gave a simple, bland apology and refused to take accountability for his part in all of this.
I know damn well, y'all, didn't he say I take accountability for failing to vet? I apologize to not only my platform, he even apologized to the Oompa Loompa, if you can believe it. Once again, it's as if Marianne is on a mission to humiliate the hell out of Lenon. And Umar is enjoying this. That's why he's not confirming or denying this fictitious $68,600 check that she refuses to show. You can't show a mailer and say that's the real thing, but yet the real check somehow is sitting in a bank somewhere that she refuses to just go get a copy of and say, here's the check that was scanned into my bank account when it cleared. Because somehow that simple task is very difficult for her to do. All of a sudden, she knows speaking English. When it comes to her producing this live check or deposit slip or something, Marianne is sitting there like, me no speaking English. I no speak no English. I don't know what you speak it is. Te habla en español. Tú hablas en español. It's a whole nother language. The moment you say evidence, check, cleared, transaction, bank, or statement, it's no speaking, no habla en inglés, no habla inglés. Arriba. Retarded. Y'all, it's a switch that goes on in her head where all of a sudden English words do not make sense. Marianne, can you produce a bank statement to show proof that you deposited $68,600 from either a check or raw hardcore cash? Mi no hable en inglés. Hable en español. Dígame en español. What the hell? Yeah, how convenient. Now your ass would have act like you don't belong here today. All of a sudden, she doesn't speak English. It's not even the fourth language. It's the 19th language. She's probably going to speak Japanese before she speaks English when it comes to her showing a bank statement and proof that she cashed and cleared and deposited a live check for $68,600 into Huntington Bank. That's if she even has an account with them. Because once again, Marianne, when you lie like hell, we don't have to believe a damn thing you say. So we don't even know if Huntington Bank is a bank you have an account with. You're just throwing out names of banks. Seems like the dollar bank came from this whole lawsuit thing. Oh, this is appellate court document thing. You know, where it's more check fraud. Someone's in jail because of check and bank fraud. It seems like you got this whole storyline from that. Trying to lie about getting $68,600. Yeah, asking for evidence. She's going to speak Swahili. Umar, I think you found your Swahili teacher.
Knew there was a life check, and I would continue letting you know he knew there was a life check. But let's continue.
Yeah, you'll keep lying about it.
So now all of these content creators are making this middle-aged woman, because she looks like she's in her 50s. And don't get me wrong, I'm nobody's spring chicken. I'm going to be 49 this year, but I know she's older than me.
Oh, she calling you old. Jaguar Wright calling her middle-aged woman. Oh, man. Oh, Marianne, you should feel like crack, girl. I told y'all we were going to laugh. Oh, I'm laughing my ass off. This is not going the way she thought it was going to go. Marianne. Boy, Jaguar just pulled out the ranks on you. She said, this is middle-aged woman. And let me tell you all something. I'm 49, but she older than me. It's almost as if Jaguar wants to say, how dare you all make this old hag a trend? Why are we talking about it? You old drunkard. Oh my God. Oh, it's not a diss. It's funny. Oh my God, mercy, Lord. She didn't see that coming. Jaguar White calling her a middle-aged woman. Listen, y'all. She's all right. Let me pause right here. This is not going well for you, Marianne. I just want you to know that. Yeah, this isn't going well for you. She's like, this middle-aged woman. Marianne could be all of 38 and just had a hard knock life. You know, like Annie, Marianne. She could have lived a hard knock life. And she's probably like 38. Who knows? Jaguar just solidified she's definitely all of middle age. Y'all, it's a blessing to get older. Hopefully you get more experience. Marianne looking like an old fool. You can't make this up.
Making this middle-aged woman, Because she looks like she's in her 50s.
She's like, yeah, 50.
And don't get me wrong, I'm nobody's spring chicken. I'm going to be 49 this year. But I know she's older than me.
And let's pause.
And now
I am healthy, I am fit, and I look amazing for my...
I know you're not feeling offended, Marianne. You thought you were just gloating on what she was saying. Now all of a sudden she said you look all of over 50. You in your 50s. She didn't even give you the benefit of the doubt and saying 45. I told y'all we were gonna laugh at this one. This is funny as hell. Jaguar said she looks like she's in her 50s. And I'm no spring chicken. I'm 49, but whatever. She definitely looks older than me. I'm loving this. It's the greatest roasting ever. It's a roasting and she didn't even know it. Y'all. She was just talking about being, called names. It's so mean that the people calling names and stuff. The name calling has to end. Ask her for some evidence. No habla en inglés. Me habla español. And now all of a sudden I'm healthy. I am fit. Now, what she said was, you look like you're in your 50s. You can be healthy and fit and be 55. Whatever. But, you're not supposed to be taking this as an insult, Marianne. Remember? You're supposed to be on her side because, she's neutral and all. This is what non-biased neutral sounds like, Marianne. This is what you asked for, girl. You asked for this. You wanted this. You said she's neutral and non-biased. Okay. So she's giving her opinion of you, looking every bit of 58 years old. I mean, whatever. That's her opinion, right? Y'all, Marianne already sounds drunk as hell. You can't make this sound. It's how you take care of yourself. Why is she sitting here getting mad and offended? Tavares. She getting mad because she said she looks like she's in her 50s. Like, why she get mad? She should say, that's a blessing, honey. I'm 58 years old. Shoot. I got 40 more good years in me. Look at God. You can't make this up. Marianne, why you offended? You sound offended, girl. I thought you were here to make Umar great again. Mooga mooga.
Creators are making this middle-aged woman because she looks like she's in her 50s. And don't get me wrong, I'm nobody's spring chicken. I'm going to be 49 this year. But I know she's older than me.
And let's pause.
And now
I am healthy, I am fit, and I look amazing for my age. I work out 3 times a week. Yes, I'm 4'11". My weight is 126. But let's continue.
Content.
Child boo.
Now she's the story. She's the liar. She's the this. She's the that. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, she shouldn't be held accountable. But for her to be the only person being held accountable, in my opinion, is kind of crazy. And especially considering that the person that brought her here hasn't been held into question at all. How does anybody even know who Lenon Honor is? Like, would we even know who he was if it wasn't for his content? Umar.
And she is...
No, I mean, honestly, I had to be told about Lenon Honor. You know how many people on YouTube? Over 1 billion users on YouTube. Worldwide. There are content creators out there that are covering Umar that I may have never, ever heard of. Sometimes you just learn by word of mouth. But it's mighty, mighty funny how Marianne Lorian thought this was going to be just a slap in the face to Lenon. No. I think the most thing that is hurt her feelings is Jaguar said she looks like she's in her 50s. She was not expecting that at all. Marianne, Are you going to produce evidence, or do we have to literally translate that into Spanish? Can somebody drop that in Spanish? Drop the question, Marianne. Please post your bank statement. Can somebody drop that in Spanish in the chat? perhaps we are speaking the wrong language. I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt. If it's a language barrier for you, Marianne, then let us know which language you would like for us to ask that question in. And then we will send you that question in whatever language you understand. Maybe she understands French better. Oui. I don't speak French. You can't make this up. That's she, boy. She hear it and pause. That was when Jaguar said she looks like she's in her 50s.
The only person being held accountable, in my opinion, is kind of crazy. And especially considering that the person that brought her here
Don't just start to check it. There you go.
Hasn't been held into question at all. How does anybody even know who Lenon Honor is? Like, would we even know who he was if it wasn't for his content?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, would you know who anyone is if it wasn't for their content? Some people just talk about him. Some people talk about him and others. Would Poetic Flacco be who he is if it wasn't for Umar? That could be asked of anybody that covers Umar. We can make this up. Marianne, I got a question to ask you. Shout out to Tavares. Hey, Juju, how you doing, honey? Publica two estados de suenta bancarios. Marianne, that's Spanish. Yeah, I'm sure you understand it. You say you speak like 8 languages or something. Juju said, Marianne, ¿dónde está el cheque? Publica tus estados de cuenta bancarios. Queremos ver el cheque ahorita. Look, we can keep going all day. How many more languages you need this in, Marianne? If you want French, we can give it to you. We've given you Spanish. I've already said this 1,000 times in English. Maybe we should do Swahili. Let's cover the bases. Let's do Italian, maybe Russian and German, Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. We got to cover all the bases. Perhaps Latin. That way she has no excuse. She's been asked in at least 10 languages to produce her bank statements of this $68,600 check being cashed, or the cash being deposited into her bank account with her name on it. We can give you 10 different languages, so you have no excuse. You can't say, well, no one ever asked me in my proper language. We covered 10 of them. You can't make this up. Ahorita. Lord mercy. El cheque. I'm like trying to act like he never worked with Umar in the past. Exactly, Tavares. You got so many content creators out here that have become well known reporting on Umar. Lenon isn't the only one. That is not me defending Lenon. That is a point of fact. You can't make this up. It's a Google search. You can Google across all of YouTube, pull up Umar Johnson, and see a myriad of content creators that have covered Umar, the dumb Oompa Loompa. It's just some become more well-known than others. It is what it is. Now we're going to see him go after content creators that talk about Umar. Child, please. Umar, that shit don't work over here. You can't make this up. If nothing else, I'm going to be the thorn in his side. Child, boo. Marianne, show us the real check. Show us this live check. Oh, my God, y'all. Oh, we got Japanese right here. Miari an mono no kogite o misite, and that's Japanese. We got Tagalog, nasan ang chak. Listen. How many more languages you want this in? I might not even be pronouncing it right. La addition, S'il vous plaît. Is that French? That's French. Yeah, we got so many languages flowing up in here, Marianne. We can keep going. You want Russian and German? Yeah, we're not gonna have language will not be an issue for you. Oh, Filipino and Italian. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we got so many languages up in here. Look at this, Marianne. Here's Tagalog. That's the primary language in the Philippines, correct? There you go. You got Italian up in here. We got Spanish. Publies votre relevé de compti. Listen, Caleb the Faithful just sent you another language. So I know you have to understand one of these. You definitely understand French, Spanish, and English. 3 languages covered in this chat, Marianne. For you to produce the live check that was cashed and cleared into your bank account for $68,600. Produce it. Produce the damn evidence. It's that simple. Keep on acting like you don't understand words. Y'all, words are hard for long charts. User 225, shout out to you, honey. User 225 posted Chinese. Look at God. Won't he do it? Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to find your comment. You got, oh my goodness. He posted Chinese. I don't see it. Cantonese. Maldio ni Lomo. Look at this. Hey, Caleb. Y'all, we got so many languages up in here. Mary, somebody can speak dolphin. RT said she speaks dolphin. That would be close to the language of the loan sharks. Shout out to RT speaks dolphin up in here. We tapping into whole other animals' languages, okay? There might be some seahorse, some bass, shrimp. Maybe they got a language. I mean, whatever. Lord knows I've been craving seafood for 2 good weeks. You can't make this up. Girl, we can look. Don't make me speak the language of Buster, the dog. Buster, please translate that for your human. All right. Let's make sure that message gets to Buster the dog. He's the only one I trust at this point. I trust the dog more than I trust Marianne the human. You can't make this up. Free Buster. Let's finish this out.
Umar. And she is absolutely right. This is the end of this video. Oh. I appreciate her insight. I appreciate her looking from outside as a neutral person, but able to give an adult opinion, able to be not taking sides, but to point out both parties should be held responsibility. Like I said,
both parties should be held responsibility. It's the grammar syntax for me. Marianne, both parties should be held responsible. I believe the word is responsible. You know, I don't want to have to keep correcting you, you know, because you're an independent filmmaker and all. You write scripts in literature world for fun. Scripts. You got to stop drinking. Children, this is why you don't drink before you go live. You know, because you'll have to take responsibility. It should be held responsibility. We'll have to hold you responsibility up in the LLC if you drink before you come on the live stream.
Lines will blur. Mr. Honor had that check in his possession for 3 weeks. He knew.
3 weeks. He knew.
Thank you for some of you that took the time to look at this. Like I said, without interruption, you could go to her page if you want to capture this whole video without interruption of my voice. I appreciate you. Good night.
Girl. Y'all, this woman right here. while she's being held responsibility. All right. Meanwhile, Jaguar Wright thinks that you're in your 50s because, she thinks you look like you're in your 50s. You could be 38. Who knows? I'm healthy. I'm fit. I go to the gym 3 days. Who says that if you don't have any shame in your age? Shouldn't it be all about the wisdom that you have? Because reasons. Y'all. I told y'all we had some fun. We had to laugh. With great power comes great responsibilities. Oh, dear Lord. With great power comes great responsibility. Shout out to Saints. Oh, y'all know my mods are awesome. They just as funny as I am. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, man. I remember that being said in the Spider-Man movie, the one in the alternate universe in literature world. That's how they talk in literature world, people. So when the new Spider-Man movie come out, the multiverse, I expect to see literature world be there. Where they mispronounce terms all the time. With great power comes great responsibilities, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Ah, good God in heaven. Y'all want to see the Uncle Mo? Is he still here? Uncle Mo video where he went in on the end. Lenon said something about some cockroaches. Why? What? I'm in the laughing mood. Who, child? Lenny, you talking about cockroaches? He says he saw some. I had fell asleep while Mo was live. I didn't even get the chance to see the whole thing.
Speak my piece.
He was talking about some cockroaches. Lenon. You tell you can see cockroach. He said he can talk to him or something like that. Wait, what? Y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. We're having some fun. I have nothing against Lenon. And I think he's apologized and taking great responsibilities. At least 3 times, Look at that. 3 times trilogy. It all fits. Shout out to Saint. Shout out to all of you all that are translating. Show us the damn money, Mary Ann, in multiple languages because, she doesn't understand English at all. No habla English. She's like, I don't speak English. Y'all want to ask me for evidence. No English. So we've given her French, Tagalog, Spanish, Italian, Korean, Japanese. RT speaks the language of the dolphins. We got to find somebody that speaks the language of the long sharks. And we'll all have everything, all the bases covered. We'll cover all the bases. I'm speaking the language of Buster. You can look. We cover the bases, y'all. This is too much fun. Oh, child, let's get to this. Y'all hit that like button. We're gonna have to be too long. I just want to see what's going on here with this because I fell asleep on it. Uncle Mo, man, he did this live stream, and all I saw was Lenny going in, and he said something about roaches. I was like, what the hell?
I'm trying. Oh, it's in a private chat. Let me see how to do this. I'm so used to fuck. Oh, wait. I got it. Wait. Let me stop.
I could hear. I really could talk.
Hold on.
This
Simple question.
Maybe he joking because I'll be playing around and shit too. So they say shit. This is that.
What is this?
He was young as hell. He was skinny as hell too back then. He eating good.
It was almost like a gift. The whole situation of me being born early and being an incubator, and I couldn't even hear early on. That had a big impact on how I perceive sound. Because when you can't hear, you have to develop other senses and different levels. And so for me, I had to develop sight.
Yo, how old is this video?
Because I would have to literally hear sound with my eyes because I couldn't hear with, and because I couldn't hear, I really couldn't talk that well. So when we talk about like mental projection and talking to animals or talking to plants, all they had to be developed on a certain kind of level because I couldn't hear. And I didn't think about that while as a child, but now when I think about it now, I understand the significance of all those things. That was all the gift. Most people would say like, wow, that child has experienced before, but I look at it like, wait a minute, through all of that, I was really given a gift and different gifts that have allowed me to see things in a certain kind of way. So I pay honor and respect to that. So part of
yeah, he can't. Let's give him credit. He can't play music. He plays piano keyboards, right? Y'all, he plays keyboards or something like he plays. I know he plays the piano. Y'all, he looks so small. How old is this video? Oh, I got supers. Oh, Miss Coco, thank you for the membership. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta give out the memberships. I'll do that tomorrow. Thank you so much for gifting one membership out. Y'all make sure y'all show Miss Coco some love. Thank you so much for your support. Juju is a member now for 2 months. Oh, mama love you, honey. Thank you so much for becoming a renewed member for 2 months. Shout out to you, Juju. User 225 with the 199 super. Y'all are going in the book of Nitos. I'm sure she already put me in on page 1. Lady Luck Club. I can't stand Queen of YouTube. Marianne, I told you, I'm the queen of YouTube, girl. You keep trying. He plays the piano and flute. Okay, cool. He plays by ear. Oh man, let's get to this. Okay, he plays. He got a musician ear.
Me and has to do with the what is encoded in my DNA, in my blood, and so forth, and in my body itself. But there's something else that I want to share with people like right now, and this is something I've only shared with like maybe 2 people, and I just told my wife like maybe about a year ago. I perceive sound differently than most people. As a musician, we're trained to do that anyway. But sound in and of itself has information encoded in it. That's to say that if I take the flute and I play one note, I can transmit in my mind love through that one note. And it's just one note.
The crazy thing is, he really believes this.
Yes, wait, pause it. Because
I don't trust his collar. Who is telling me that?
I tell Joe about.
I do want to hear what he was
Used to see in the 80s.
Later on,
y'all can check out the commentary. Y'all can check out the commentary on Uncle Bo TV. Let me put the video link in the chat. I want to hear what he was saying. Did he get this off is this on his channel? Is this on Lenon on the channel? Y'all know? Y'all shout out to Uncle Bo. Where did you get this video? Yeah, if he said he's talking about roach. Oh, good Lord.
Sometimes it be long, sometimes it be short.
something.
Like I said before, sound has information encoded in it, right? Every single sound, even my voice is really just sound.
It was starving artists back then.
Yeah. Right? So a single tone has information encoded.
Oh,
in it.
MCB.
And I'll explain to people why that's significant. So
well, shout out to My Chaos Brew. It came from that's MCB. It came from her channel.
A long time I never understood like what that was about. Like it didn't make any sense to me. Like all of a sudden you hear a tone, like what's going on? Later on in life, I realized something. That tone was basically my uplink to information that exists in the universe for free. Huh? It's already there. It's just we don't hear it all the time, or we don't see it all the time, or we don't feel it all the time. But from a child, that tone would come, and I just didn't understand what it was about. However, the tone, the information that's inside the tone is all encoded. It's not like a direct translation. It's not like, okay, here's Odo Egamunde. It's not like that at all. And this is the story of Odo Egamunde. No, that's not how it works. It's still just a tone, but inside that tone is encoded all these different stories. Like my wife was telling me how I've written all these different stories. Encoded in this tone is all of the different information that I talk about in my films that I didn't find inside a book. I can hear someone say it. That's why it's a little bit different. It's a direct link. It's like an uplink to the universal consciousness, if you will.
Pause.
Oh, Lord. They are in the conscious. Oh, Lord, the conscious community. Child. I'm not saying they all bad, but good grief.
an opinion on it. I think it really bothers them.
Understand life and all the different manifestations, and how we have to really be careful with all the different manifestations of life and not injure life, just period. Once I understood that, I became more perceptive about things. And an example of this is like I can be walking, outside, and I'll know that there's an ant down there. Without even looking, I'll know that there's an ant. And I know that if I take another step, I'm gonna step on the ant. Well, the ant has a family. The ant is going to have, it has children, or any other animal for that matter. We, every once in a while, we will have a roach in the house.
What? Lenon, why are you saying? Lenon, that's not to be proud of, man. You don't say that out loud. Y'all, I will never ever tell you all if I see a roach anywhere near my house, let alone in it. You will never know that. Oh, dear God. I don't do bugs. Y'all better than me. He said that's so cavalier and casual. What you mean? Roaches don't pay no rent and bills. Y'all, you can't make this up, man. You talking about you can just occasionally see one. It's like, what they doing here? Why are you here? This is not your house, Mr. Roach. You don't live here. You're in the wrong place. I believe you belong underground. Yeah. Y'all will never know that. Oh, Umar sent out the roach army. Hey, I'm going to send my brothers and sisters. Hit the cash up, hit the PayPal, hit the cash up, hit the PayPal. I got to send the roach army out to Lenon's house so they can go in attack mode. Got to send the roach army out. We're sending out the roach army. Late brothers and sisters, send me $30, $45 ought to do it. You can't make this. Got to send the roach army out there to check on Lenon's house. I've already given them their assignment and sent them the address, and they've already told me the blueprints on how they're going to get inside. Lennon, you might want to, if you're going to have a conversation with these roaches, ask them why they're there.
Like, what is it? We got to go kill all these. No. I'll go get a piece of toilet paper. I'll pick the roach up, so toilet paper. I'll say, excuse me, and apologize for the imposition. I'll take them outside and put them outside.
Stop. Lenon. No, you're not sitting here talking about, oh, no, that's so gross.
Understand life and all the different manifestations, and how we have to really be careful with all the different manifestations of life and not injure life, just period. Once I understood that, I became more perceptive about things. And an example of this is like I can be walking, outside, and I'll know that there's an ant down there. Without even looking, I'll know that there's an ant. I know that if I take another step, I'm gonna step on the ant. Well, the ant has a family. The ant is going to have, it has children, or any other animal for that matter. We, every once in a while, we will have a roach in the house. Most people like, what is it? We got to go kill all these. No. I'll go get a piece of toilet paper. I'll pick the roach up, so toilet paper. I'll say, excuse me, and apologize for the imposition. I'll take them outside.
No, you don't. No, you're going to have me having nightmares. What you kidding me? Yeah, I have a phobia with bugs. I can't take it. Oh, I can't take it. That's it. That's it. He said he's going to pick the damn thing up and apologize to it like it paid the light bill for the month. And he's going to evict the roach out. Do you take the roach to court first, or how does this go? I'm going to serve you your papers to have you. I got to evict you, roach. I'm sorry. You don't live here. I don't have any room. Yeah, I got a family. All the food, I prefer it to be roach-free, germ-free. Y'all, roaches are the nastiest insects on earth. They carry bacteria and diseases. They've outlived humanity. Leonard, did you not know that roaches have been on earth for millions of years? They've outlived humanity. We aren't supposed to cohabitate with them. Y'all, so he evicted a roach, but he didn't take the roach to court. So, the roach probably is going to file an appeal and say, I live here. I've been there more than 30 days. according to the law, I deserve a spot in your house. Like, you can take it outside, it's gonna come right back. What do you mean? No. Y'all, that roach is gonna move right back the hell in. And then it's gonna bring a family with it. Lenon, how does this go? When the roach comes back and he comes back with 18 other family members, what do you do? Because I'm just curious. Now I'm just curious. I'm invested. Now I just need to know, what the hell do you do when the roach comes back with a family of 18? It's going to come back with the parents, his wife, 18, 17, 16, 15 kids, some uncles, some cousins, nieces, nephews. Like, the roach is going to come back and procreate and make babies and all that. How do you handle that? Lenon, there's something in your house that's bringing in the roach to begin with. You don't have to cohabitate with cockroaches. They have bacteria diseases. This is not right. You don't just pick it up. No, you got to figure out, why are you here? Where did this thing come in at? Yeah, I can't hear no more. I'm having a nightmare. A giant roach coming in my room talking about some, I'm just here to, spend the night. No. Oh, Liddy, you got kids. Y'all. Oh, good grief. Oh, that's funny. Oh, dear Lord have mercy. Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's it. I'm good. My name is crickets. What did I just walk into? Y'all, Liddy talking about he picked up roaches and he don't kill them. He just, he said, excuse me, and he put it back outside. He can't make this up. Good night, Ginger. Oh, my good God in heaven, y'all. This is too funny. Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord have mercy. That's funny. All right, y'all. I just wanted to do a quick live on this. Oh, man. You can't make this up. This is something else. See, tops of bugs. Sometimes you got to laugh. We love Lenny. But no, man. We're not putting a roach out. No, we're going to kill it. Make sure it don't come back. Oh, good God. Oh, man. I appreciate you all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Oh, good God. Was this before Umar content? Who knows? I think so. Oh, good grief. Oh, yeah, I can't. Oh, my God. Oh, my good grief in heaven. Oh, Golden Child is mad. Somebody's a bullshit stream. What you mean? Because he said he picked up a roach. We can't have a laugh. You can't make this stuff up. Oh, good grief. Other coaches, y'all stuck in ghetto nonsense. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Having a laugh at him say he picking up a roach, apologizing to it, and putting it back outside. You were thinking way too heavy into this. Roach. You can't make this shit up. The metamorphosis of it all, y'all. I had fun, child poo. Lennon knows, listen, if Lennon feel any type of way, you got my email in. But I'm going to tell you right now, I will never, ever just pick up a roach and put it out. No, I'm killing it. Child, oh, man. All right, y'all, that was good. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all of you all for tuning in, child. What you call it? He'll get over it. Go to child will be fine. Have a good night. Y'all hit the like button on the way out. Thank y'all so much for the supers as well. I appreciate you all. And I will be back at it tomorrow, y'all. We're going to have a good one. Y'all have a good one until the next one. Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.